Good evening. How are you doing? I'm doing just fine. Just waiting for everybody to pop in, and make sure you share the live. Yeah, make sure y'all share the live. If I see you and I speak to you guys, make sure y'all go pop in, pop out. Share the live, pop in, share the live, pop in, share the live, pop in, share the live, pop in. Please pop in and share the live. Share, because I have a good treat for you guys tonight. I got my girl, my sister. She's my girl, like my sister girl. You know, when you have those sisters that can actually just to give you that good push that a big sister need. Believe me, when I say this is a good treat for you guys, this is amazing treat for you guys. I'm trying to get Eric J. Sneal on here too, so hopefully he'll come through, and we're gonna always have fun, laugh, maybe cry a little, but we're gonna share some joy in it. Everything went well this week. Hey, Big Bella, how are you? Make sure y'all go share this live right here, right now. Before I get started, I do have a YouTube page, and I need everybody to go follow the Bonnie Chambers YouTube page because I need all the follows. I got a lot of stuff. Hey, Chocolate Storm. So, yes, please go make sure y'all go follow my YouTube. If y'all want to cash app a little sister $1 or two, it's the Real Bonnie Chambers on Facebook, Instagram. My cash app is Real Bonnie C. So that's my cash app. If y'all want to put some little scribble on there, But I would like for everybody to go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go follow my YouTube page, Bonnie Chambers. That's it. Bonnie Chambers podcast interview. I found out you can actually go Google me now. So yes, so I'm waiting on Miss Ladi Miz. If Eric Sneal come on, we're gonna do a little interview with him. I'm doing nothing but podcast interviews only. So if you all want to add a little question in, please put it in a question box or add it in the comments. I'll read it in between. Excuse me. Hey, everybody. What's going on, Pancho? How you doing, boo? Yes, I got our girl, Ladi Miz, on here. I'm waiting on her. I'm waiting for a lot of people to pop up and show out like we normally do. It always be surprising with me what I was going to say. If you all have any questions for me, make sure y'all go share this live. Make sure you go follow my YouTube page, Bonnie Chambers. What else I need to say to you guys? It's a lot that has been going on. I need for every man, every woman, go get yourself checked out for colon cancer, breast cancer, any kind of cancer out here, because it's real. Cancer is real. And we're going to talk about Miss Ladi Miz. We are going to talk about it tonight. I'm so excited. I am so excited about this, y'all. Y'all just don't know. So make sure y'all go follow my YouTube page, Bonnie Chambers. Make sure you all go share this live. Big Villa, what's going on? You in the building. Chocolate Storm Comic is in the building. I have my boy PR Bad Boy 622, aka known as Forever, the legendary Pancho. Salute. Shout out to Sedan, Chucky Chuck. You know, so just sit back and wait. We're going to have a ball tonight. And I hope you guys are come through, show up, show out, show out, show your face, show out, stay on the live because this is a treat for everybody. You know, this is a treat for everybody. Hey, hello, 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 hello. Hey, Lashana, how are you? Hey, okay, cool, Brent. What's good? What you was popping, sir? What's popping? Yes, I am doing good. I hope I'm not coming down with no cold, because it is cold where I am at. You feel me? Do you feel me? Hey, Pat, what's going good? What's good? What's good, Pat? Hey, Sedan. I just gave you a good shout out, too. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Yes, I am blessed. I am good. As the young people say, I am good, breezy, and Gucci. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, then I just gave you a good shout out. I'm good. How was work today? I know you probably listening in and everything, but make sure y'all go follow my YouTube page, Bonnie Chambers podcast interview, and you can go Google me. You can now officially Google your girl Bonnie Chambers. I'm doing good. I just it was good. Work was fine. Everybody good on my end. How is everybody on your end, Sedan? Yes, Sedan. Yes. When you get a chance, when I get off the live, hey Duncan, how are you, sir? Make sure y'all go follow my YouTube page. Yes, I will have Ladi Miz on here. I am going to text her to let her know it is 7:02. I know it had to be 8 o'clock out there where she's at, so I'm not going to take too much of her time. And you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Yes. Hey, Baha. What's going good? I am good. How are you? No, Baha. Not tonight. I am doing a podcast interview tonight. I'm doing a podcast interview. So make sure you go share the live on my podcast. Make sure y'all go share this live because it's deep. I have Miss Ladi Miz, the hip-hop legend artist. Matter of fact, let me go play her music while we waiting for her. Hey, Kay. What's going on, Swiss? Ugh, I think my leg trying to go to sleep on me, Lord. Yes, my leg is trying to go to sleep, but I am fighting the pain. Yes, I am fine. I am going to do a little bit of her song. I like this one here. Tell my story. I like the song. Can y'all hear it? Ain't no limits to the shit right here. Y'all thought it was over? I ain't letting y'all tell my story. Nah, I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gonna get mine. Put in work, son. I stay on that grind time. I see my girl, Ladi Miz, just came here. DM my songwriter, podcast host, the Underground Up Promotion, Middletown. She's from Middletown, Uptown, New York. Entrepreneur, CEO, boss, move clip. You did. I'm bringing my girl right now. Y'all give it up though. Y'all heard something. Make sure y'all just share this live. Miss Ladi Miz. Hey, Tiana. We spinning. We spinning. We're gonna get it soon. I see you, lady. I see you trying to come in. Yes, hey, boss lady, how are you? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hey, boss lady, can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. It says Lady Miz had left. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if I can add her. She could just drop a comment in here. I'm doing good, boss lady. I'm just trying to bring our girl in here. Let me see. Yes. Let me have a lady.
Hey!
How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I am blessed. Long day of work, but hey, we just taking it day by day, positive mind, positive energy. We can't let nobody take our joy away from you.
Absolutely.
So let me go. Yeah, so tell me, how was your day today?
My day was great as any other day. I'm happy to be alive. What's up, boss lady? Yes. My day was good. I got up, I started exercising, walking, just trying to stay in good health. You know what I mean?
Yes. So you did what I said. Walking, drinking water. Wait a minute, let me ask you something. Do you have your apple cider vinegar water, or is just plain water?
No, just plain water.
Okay, we got to get the apple cider too.
Well, I got apple cider
whole...
downstairs. I don't take it all the time, but I take it sometimes just because of the how you say it, acidity.
The acid reflex.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps a whole lot. I found out, I was like, when my doctor told me, she said, you got a little acid reflux going on. And I said, well, I hope that ain't caused me, having a mild heart attack. She said, girl, no. She said, you was just underneath a whole lot of stress. So remember when I had told you, I said, I'm dealing with a whole lot. You was like, girl, just relax.
Yes.
Then me and you was talking. You was like, girl, I said, we ain't playing with that. We are not playing with it. Go to that.
Absolutely.
No, we losing too many people out here. I'm telling you guys, we are losing way too many people. Go get your health checked out. My ex-husband just got his surgery day before yesterday with breast cancer. So he's a breast cancer survivor, guys. So yes, men can get breast cancer too. So make sure y'all get your colon cancer clean. Make sure your colon is good. Make sure your breast is good. Make sure your stomach is good, because we can develop cancer without even knowing.
That's
So
yes.
Yes, it is. It is. So wealth is your health. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Salvation Records in the building?
I think that's when I answered your phone earlier. I said, well, just tell Lady Miz that I was getting ready for her interview tonight. Make sure she just wanted to come. He was like, okay, I'll let her know what time. And I said, 8:00.
No, that was my husband that answered the phone.
Oh, well, hi, husband. I truly apologize. I thought you was one of her assistants. You sound like an assistant.
There he go, Bronx Navy boy. That's him.
I heard, hey, boss lady boy, how are you? But yeah, so you doing a whole lot, entrepreneur. You got your own potato chip bag, water. Tell me, how did you do all that? I mean, like, I know money, profits, everything. Invest in your own stuff, and I seen that you did that when I was out there in New York, and I was like, wow, this young lady got her own potato chip bag. So tell her, how can we get your potato chip bag? I'm jumping to the point now.
How can you buy them? You can buy them directly from me. You can buy it from me. I'm actually going to be for my next production of Chicks. I'm going to be taking pre-orders, so I know, have a certain amount, because I don't need a whole bunch sitting around, you know what I mean? So I got to get them pre-orders in, but you can get them directly from me, and either I deliver them or ship them out. And of course, if people buy more than one, it's almost like going to a Costco or BJ or something, then they get it at the wholesale price if they get it like a case of chips, So.
Okay. Oh, wow. So how did you get started? Like, who had invented your chip? And would it be in stores soon?
They are in some stores. Yes, they're in the local stores, the mom and pop stores. The big chain stores are very hard to get because I am a new company. They want to see them if they're selling, if they are, what's going on. So I kind of got to build up that reputation first before those Walmarts and Targets and places like that will say we'll put it on our shelves. So it's not it, and I gotta tell you, and this is me being transparent, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you snap, he didn't change it to Raider Salad Assassin. I'm like, so when you have a chip like how I got, because it's different but similar to Rap Snacks, right? Rap Snacks is strictly for rappers, right? And they mainly only give the younger kids the opportunity, but you don't see too many, entrepreneurs and even the legends in the game, the ones who created the foundation for hip-hop, is not getting that opportunity. So I wanted to have a potato chip company that gives the opportunity for entrepreneurs and legends and pretty much anybody out there that's doing boss things, making boss moves. So that's what that chip is about. But here is the tricky part. And somebody pointed this out to me, and I said, you know what, they're right. Most of my chips, you're going to see people that look like us on there.
Right. That part.
So when that happens, you have other companies that will, I don't know if I want that, right? Because I was actually I'm going to keep it totally transparent. I was on Clubhouse. Right. Somebody told me, they said, you're making a bold move by having, they was like, I love the chips. I love who you got on the chips, but it's bold because other companies may not want to put that in their stores or something because there's so many black people on the chips. But then the other flip side to that is, okay, well, where my people at? Y'all should, so, no, if I'm saying this is what I'm doing and it gives the opportunity, I would hope that black people would support. You understand? Because guess what? Somebody else might not, just because of that reason. So, and I'm not trying to put anything negative out there. I'm just being honest. Right. You know what I mean? Because it is the truth. What's up, Yellow Pal, okay? I'm just being honest because it is a bold statement. It's a bold move, and I got to do what I got to do. But I got the trademark. I own the trademark, so nobody can use it. And I am going to branch out, right? So I'm going to branch out, not just chips. I want to do my own drinks. I want to do my own snacks. I have a whole list of stuff that I want to do that falls under that, and that's what I plan on doing. So I'm not just stopping there. The chips is just the beginning.
Yes. And you know what? And when I seen that, I was like, oh my God, I gotta give me another bag. And then Chucky said, what's the matter, Bunny? I said, I want me another bag of this. He said, well, here's nice. And I wanted to say thank you, Chucky Chuck, for bringing me out here.
Yeah, big shout out to Chucky Chuck.
Chucky Chuck is a big impact in my life, along with Michael Kyer. So, those two, like my uncles, I can get in contact with them. Like, is this okay? Can I come back? Or, when can I come back? And he was like, Bonnie, you'll be back soon to New York. So I have really enjoyed being in New York. And I'm like, I'm surrounded with family. And this is how I felt. Yeah. I'm surrounded with family. I'm surrounded with all the legends. We had Sedan, my godfather, Silver Fox. We had Almighty Force. So it was like, wow.
Yes.
Mikey D
Yeah.
did his thing on the stage, and I was like, wow, I'm very
So
impressed.
many great people, absolutely,
Yes, so
touching that stage.
many of
So
them.
many.
And it's so hard, and it's like, wow, I'm glad that you all did that because that brings a lot of youth there. And
Yes.
when I seen Durkee, I said, oh, hey, Durkee. And he looked at me and said, yeah, you don't know who you may run into. So, and I had given him a little, squeeze. I'm like, hey, how are you? I thought, would I give you a hug? And that's what I did. I said, we'll take a picture with you, but by me being in Chicago, it's going to be a lot of controversy. So I didn't want that, so. But let me get back to you,
Yes.
though. IBM songwriter, podcast host. You did so much. Do you consider yourself the queen of your city? I gotta ask you that. I got to
Listen,
ask you.
you know what? It's funny because I listen to Dame Dash, right? Because he's like one of my favorite people. But for me, I just consider myself a hard worker, a person who I want to influence other people to show them that it's possible, because a lot of people don't know like my story and where I came from and the certain tribulations that I had to go through. So I always say it's not about like trying to be the best and the queen. I don't care about that. Like that doesn't mean nothing to me. What means more to me is the fact that I'm like, I get up and I strive to be the best that I can be. Like me to be better than who I was yesterday. Like I don't care about being better than nobody else. You know what I mean? Because like there's always
Right.
gonna be somebody better than you. You know what I mean? So I know that if I base my existence, if I base my importance, my talents and my skills and success off of comparing, then I'm going to be disappointed sometimes, or who knows how many times, because I'm going to bump into people that are better than me. But I actually like that, because instead of having the mentality of being like jealous, like I love to be around people that I can learn from. Like I want to soak up all that knowledge. And so I listen. Like if somebody is a talker and they are
Right.
talking good stuff, like educational stuff, I can listen for hours because I'm gaining knowledge. And I didn't have the opportunity to do that as much when I was young, because I was too busy trying to survive, trying to live, trying to figure out how I'm gonna eat. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I wasn't able, I learned the streets. The streets taught me though, you know what I mean? But but you know,
I think we should tell all of us,
yes. So learning, me learning the streets, okay, so I got that. But
Right.
there was so much more to it than that, and when I say that, meaning, okay, I could have been like the person that just kind of like stayed on the block hanging out with the guys doing this and that, and everybody say I own this is my corner, but nobody don't own the deed. So is it really your corner? Can somebody tell you don't belong here? Can they make you leave because they own it? So my mindset shifted from being one way to understanding a whole nother way. And now that I like know what I know now, I give my all to all that I can do. Even when I mess up, I don't care. Like most people are embarrassed, right? When they make a mistake. They don't want people to see them make a mistake and fail, because they know people are going to talk about them, right? They know people are going to make fun of them. Yeah, but me, I get embarrassed. Of course I get embarrassed. It's embarrassing when you fail, but I stand strong because I'm like, at least I tried. You know what I mean? So that's my attitude.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're actually from Queens, New York,
I'm not
correct?
from Queens, but that's almost like a second home for me. That's so funny. You know what? It's funny you say that, because when I was talking to you and you were saying that, I said, and I didn't get the chance to say it because I think somebody called and I had to take the other call. But I was like, I wonder if she thinks that I'm from Queens. That I've never lived in Queens a day in my life. I just love Queens. Queens, there's something about Queens, and I could say the people that I've been around, and this is even when I was young, from like 15, 15 and up. It's something about that area that I always felt some connection to. Yeah, I never felt it with Brooklyn. I never felt it with the Bronx. I didn't really, Harlem. But it was something about Queens. I don't know. You know what I mean? So when I'm there, I'm just embracing all of the love that they show me and they show us. So when we're
Right.
there, it's a fun, loving, inviting place that I love to see people coming together, helping one another, building each other up and supporting each other. That's what I love so much about the atmosphere and the people that I know in Queens. And that's why I love it so much there.
Yes, because I remember you asked me, you said, "Aren't you from Queens?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "No, I'm from And she was like, "You're from where?" I said, "I'm from Chicago." You was like, "Girl, how is it? Are you okay? Are you safe?" I'm like,
Yeah, because you said
"Yes, I
South
am."
Side. We know what's up. We
Yes.
familiar with the South Side.
Everybody was like, "What? The old block with Ashley?" I'm like, 15 minutes away from the block. So it's like, it's to me, when I went out there to Queens, I felt home. It felt like home to me. It's like, wow, it's everybody came together. It wasn't no riff-raff. It wasn't nobody didn't do this. I'm like, hey, this just like my family.
Yes.
We all get into one happy, have one big happy party. So I was like, okay, this is a family reunion, and I'm like, okay, thank you, Chucky Chuck.
Yes. Big shout out to Chucky Chuck. Because he gives the opportunity, and that's the type of people that we need in our community, to give platforms to people, to bring people together, and it's a positive atmosphere. And he's just like such a good person with he don't let nothing stress him out. I'm trying to be like Chucky Chuck, okay? He ain't even thinking about if something went wrong. He only looking at everything that went great, and I love that. And that's the attitude that I have. Yes.
Yes, I'm telling you, because Chucky Chuck is like an uncle to me. He gave me a call one day, and he said, "Bonnie," I say, "What's wrong, Uncle? And what's wrong, Chucky? What's wrong?" He was like, "You got a secret of Maya." And I was like, "I have a secret of Maya." He's like, "Yes, Donnie, you got a secret of Maya." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to know right now, but tell me later." But yes, and I haven't gotten in contact with my secret of Maya yet, but I will. But let me get back to you. So, Middletown, New York. You were born and raised in Middletown, New York.
No.
Nope.
Okay. So I'm originally from Philly, West Philly. That's where I was born. That's where my first years of my life was. And then I moved to upstate New York, which is Rockland County. It's about 20 to 30 minutes from the city. So it's right outside of the city in the suburbs. I moved to Rockland when I was, I don't know, 10, 11 something years old. And I've been living in Rockland since. But then from Rockland, I mean, I've kind of been all over, but that was like my main place. And then from Rockland County, I moved up to Middletown, which is considered Orange County. And that's where I live now. And I've been here for about 17 years.
Wow. So what is so different about Philly and New York?
Whew. Let me see how I can put this. Right now, I'd be scared. Philly is like Chicago. Yes, Philly. When we just went to Philly because I went to go visit my father and my brothers, and I have to tell my kids, I'm looking at them like, why are you sitting next to the window at the barbershop? Don't step out the window because you don't know bullets are gonna come flying through. You know what I mean? So Philly, and it's crazy because it's a beautiful city, but the crime is unbelievable. And I mean, when I say murder after murder, kids dying on a regular basis, it saddens me to see that, because sometimes I just want to go there just to feel at home again, because no matter what, Philly is still always like my home. You know what I mean? And it's hard to be able to go back there and feel safe, because they, you don't know if a bullet, and they just shoot. kids, women, it don't even matter, you know? But what I will say is different is Philly is still the city. It's not as big as
Right.
New York, but it's still a city, right? And
Right.
I love New York. And I don't plan on really leaving New York, honestly. I looked at Atlanta, I looked at Arizona or Vegas, and I was like, nah, I kind of really like it here. But what I will say
Right.
that I miss, and what I'm missing, it doesn't look like it exists anymore, and that's what's heartbreaking. What I miss is the family structure oriented love and respect. Like when I took my family one time, everybody was, hello, how are you, this and that. But you know, New York is different. What you looking at? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, not everywhere in
Right.
New York, not
Right.
everywhere, but I'm just saying, I miss being around where people just said hello, where people were just nice, where everything was just the vibe and the energy was different. But I don't even know if that exists anymore in Philly. So for me, what's different now, where I live, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm raising a family. I got kids. I'm not trying to everybody say we outside. I don't really want to be outside. I was already outside. When I was
Right.
outside, I was trying to figure out how I get inside. You
Yeah.
know, so now my life is so different now, and I want my kids to experience what I didn't get a chance to. So I love
Mhm.
living up here where I'm at. I'm in Middletown. We call it the 845. That's where I live, and I'm happy with my atmosphere. I'm happy with
Okay.
what's around me. So I'm cool.
I know that's right. And you got some questions here too. Hi, boss. Hi from Boss Lady. Greetings. Great. Thanks. How are you doing? We hear you. Kiana, we hear you better without the music. Lady Miz is the truth, y'all. Lady Miz is the truth. Boss Lady. Okay, salute to shout out to
Big
Boss
shout out to
Lady.
Boss Lady. Yes.
Sab say you're. K Swiss said keep freezing. Hey Ray. By Swiss. Swiss says good idea, Miz. I seen a question. I tried the color B ones. They ill. And Pound Cake said, hey ladies, I got mine sold to my sister Miss.
Shout out. Yeah,
Okay.
shout out to my yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Excuse me. No, I don't have coronavirus. I'm just coughing, okay?
You can't cough nowadays. They be like, you got it.
You got the flu. Let me look at your fever. Let me
Oh,
see you got a fever. I'm
mm,
serious. I mean, you can't
I
cough
know.
nowadays. And it's like, what is wrong? No. Sal said, do you do a commercial for those chips? I'm down to get my act on. Okay, okay, yes. So I think that's the only one. No, Savvy said, hustlers mentally transfer to corporation world without missing a beat. And he Smith says, right Queens is like a second home. Hey, Chucky Chuck. I hope Chucky Chuck's still in the building, Philly. Yes. So yes. So anybody else have any questions? Please put it in the comments.
I
You know,
didn't
we
I
love
didn't hear
it.
the questions. I'm not sure. I heard you saying it, but you kind of I didn't hear it clearly. What was the
Oh,
two?
okay.
Was it something that I needed to look
Um,
up?
Savvy said, where is it? Where
I
is
think
it?
it was
Where
about a
is it?
commercial.
Yes, he said, do you do a commercial for those chips? I'm down to get my act on.
Oh,
That's what Savvy Rap said. So yeah, so Savvy, he's down. Hey, I'm down too. So
okay.
whenever you do a
Okay.
commercial, hey, you got me,
All
sister. You
right.
got
I'll
me.
let y'all know. Tell them to send me a message on my inbox.
Yeah, so anybody wants a commercial break, get your little 5 minute thing, please hit up Lady Miz. We are all here to support Lady Miz. At the end of the day,
Thank
this
you.
is her brand, this is her water, her chips. Anything else you got going on first, like with your brand, with your chips, and are you doing the blankets too, like bed sheetings?
No, I don't do the blankets. I actually do want to get involved in that. I'm really trying. This is the one thing that I'm struggling with, and I don't know why this is so hard for me to
Mm-hmm.
get it going. But I really want to set up like a program for
Mm-hmm.
families, not just kids. A lot of people, and I know people say, but I'm telling you for me, a lot of people say, oh, just worry about the kids, leave the adults. No, we have to worry about the adults too, because you know something? You can help a child, and I understand that adults have issues and they're stuck in their ways, right? They always say it's easier to change, to fix a kid, but that kid still got to go home to their parent. No kid want to see their parent not doing well, struggling with the situation is, right? So
Right.
when you think about something like that, if everybody got to understand, if you are or when you was a child, if you ever had a parent that was on drugs, was an alcoholic, anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or absent in your life, that doesn't feel good. So
No, it
again,
doesn't.
you know, it's about teaching a community of people, because they say it takes a village. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to create programs that teaches family structure, that have workshops that teaches things that our people are missing out on, that teaches us how to work and build together. So that's one of the things that I want to do. So I know some people do the blankets and stuff like that. I think actually we interviewed Dr. Bob Lee from WBLS, right? We
Yes, I've
interviewed
heard
him.
about that from you.
Yes, so he does the blanket drive. I don't mind helping people with what they got going on, but my vision is a little bit different.
Right.
I just got to figure out how to do it. I feel like I'm struggling in that area. You know what I mean? But I just want to figure out how to do it.
Yes, yes. And I've seen a lot of comments and a lot of people said something. I see Uncle Chucky. Chuck says, ask Wonder Woman, when can I get a job? Because I'm poor and I make more.
He crazy. You need to be giving us the job, Chucky Chuck. Stop playing games. Shoot, I'm trying to tap into that real estate. That's what I'm working on that actually right now. We're trying to build our portfolio. So, learning just different ways on how to access real estate, in other ways, because you know we don't always have access to large amounts of cash, right? And I just interviewed Donald Daniel, who he has the pill method, and he
Okay.
teaches how to pay off your mortgage in 5 to 7 years, and he has a whole big thing. And I'm pretty good on credit, I'm pretty good on that, but I don't mind learning more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of them people that be like, I know that already. Nah, maybe it's something else I can hear that might teach me to be better.
Exactly. And Leonard Rodney on here says, Amen. Hey, Leonard. And a lot Pasco said, that's a fact.
What
Chuck said, Lady Miz Angela Davis of 2000. 2025.
what's up, Lotto?
2000.
I can't
And
even see
Pretty
those
T.
comments.
I can see him. And Leonard said, gotcha, pretty teeth. But Leonard also says, gotcha. That's amen. God do got us. He
That's a
comes in a
fact.
mysterious ways. Like I didn't know that my podcast was gonna be this big as normal. Because even though it may be like 100 and some people following on my YouTube page, because once I get done with my interviews, I automatically transfer over to my YouTube so everybody could follow. And make sure y'all do follow my YouTube page, and with Miss Lady Miz, follow our YouTube page. Mine is Bonnie Chambers. Lady Miz, you can easily follow Lady Miz, and you can easily follow us because you can Google.
That's a fact.
You
And I have
Google us.
2 YouTube pages. So I have the Lady Miz, but the one that I'm most active on is the From the Ground Up Productions. And that's where we do our podcasts and other shows. And we're going to be working on short films and film. So, you know, a lot of that stuff we will be putting out there as well.
You said, when can I come to your class and how much is your empowerment class? I got my $2 ready. Wow. And Chucky Chuck also says, but she's taking my job in real estate, but she needs a set up program for a big sister. Oh my goodness,
I'm
hey,
trying to build it
Poncho.
up.
Oh my God, yes. Poncho, your boy Poncho is checking in. Salute to Poncho. Yes, Poncho is my secret admirer, guys. So,
Oh, that's your
just in
secret
case.
admirer? Okay, hold on. Let me Sorry.
Yes, Queens, Lady Miz got all the jobs. She's a Jamaican or Mexican. Because we just gonna have to say the Jamaican lady, okay? We just gonna have to say the Jamaican lady. What can we say? We just the Jamaican lady, okay? Okay. She's just Jamaican. She from Jamaica. She's from Jamaica.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. But let's get back. I want to talk about your music.
Okay.
I heard it. I want to play a little bit of it. I played some of it in the beginning, but I'm going to say this here.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the biggest impact in your music? And who would you like to share the same stage with? It don't have to be yesterday's artist. It could be today's artist. It could be a female. It could be a male.
Okay, so it's crazy. It's a hard question.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why that's a hard question. And this is just me being transparent. I have my days where I love music, and I always will. And then I have my days where I feel like I don't even want to be bothered with it because the music has changed so much. And sometimes I feel like my love for it has diminished. But then when I'm not doing it or when I'm not listening to it, I feel a void. You know what I mean? So like I always go back to listening to, for me, it's about the old school. It's about the hip hop pioneers and the legends in the game. And don't get me wrong, I like the newer artists too. But it doesn't feel the same. So it's a different feeling. But the only way that I can really answer that question is by saying my favorite female rappers. If I would have to pick somebody right now from this time, I would have to say Nicki Minaj. And if I had to think of somebody that's still out but don't really put out as much music, I would say Lauryn Hill. Like, I love Lauryn Hill. She's like well-rounded in everything. I would be happy to share a stage with both of them. I know they're on two different lanes, but like, Nicki is like, she's so thorough with it. Her delivery, her flow, her swag, everything about Nicki to me is dope. Besides like her attitude, right? Because she is a little,
I love it. I love that kind of attitude. Her and Cardi B, I love it. Yeah. It's like those to be like the little sisters that we always wanted,
But for Lauryn Hill, I love that she represents her blackness. I love that she's so smart and she's intelligent and she embraces who she is. And I think that for me, I would say she is one that people should look to over anybody else, because I think that what she has to give is what we are missing. And kind of in hip hop and also in the culture of our people. Yeah. We're missing that. So although I like, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real, I love Nicki, Cardi's dope. I like Remy, I like all of them, but we need females in the game that was like Queen Latifah. We need more positive role models that can show these younger girls something a little bit different, because we all could get caught up in this lifestyle of twerking and constantly showing our ass, thinking that's the only thing that matters. Now, this is not to throw shade at nobody else, because again, I like all of the artists. But what I'm saying is our younger girls, they need a better or better representation so that they could grow into women that have respect for themselves and to be respected. Nobody respects us because we don't respect ourselves. And that is a huge problem.
Huge, especially in our Black African American community. I mean, we hear a lot of disrespect in music. It's like, wow. You know, that's the first thing come in my mind. My daughter, she don't even listen to today's music. She turn away. She'll listen to maybe Juice WRLD. Her and my sons listen to Juice WRLD. You know, Tekashi, SSX. You know, she still listens to Rest in Peace to Takeoff too. You know, my deepest prayers is with Takeoff family. You know, it's so much controversy into that. I don't want to get too much to it, but you know, she still listens to the Migos. So for them to act the way they acting, it's like, who are these young people really have to listen to? You know?
Yeah,
who are these?
You know, I said that, and again, because listen, these artists are still dope. I'm not gonna throw like they're not, like, you know. I'm just talking about the message. I'm not talking about the artists. These artists are dope as hell, right? They're very talented, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to think of what I was trying to say. I didn't forgot. If Lotto's on here, he probably laughing like this. Forgot again.
Okay, you know what? We getting older, so this is how we know we getting older. You know, when we had plans to forget that, I had to write down everything. I'm like, now what the world? I got Lady Miz. What kind of questions I didn't forget all the questions. I'm in my sleep answering, and literally like, okay, I got this. And then went to work. I'm like, what the world? I'm supposed to be asking her. Gosh darn it, let me go ahead and do what I need to do.
Girl,
So I wrote down every book. I had to write down everything about Lady Miz, okay? So, you know, we're in our 40s. And our late, well, I ain't gonna say 40s. I'm gonna say in our late 30s. Okay, we ain't gonna mention the word 40 right now.
I'm embracing it all. I'm embracing it all. Let me tell you, because at one point I was like, I'm gonna stay away from that. But then I'm like, yo, we gotta be happy that we made it this far. You know, and that's what I'm talking about. Why the message got to change, because we losing a lot of our kids at a young age. You know what I mean? So. I'm
40 plus years.
I'm embracing my 40s. I'm embracing.
I'm knocking wood right now. This is pure wood that y'all hear me knocking on, because you know what? Y'all could have lost me a couple of months ago. Lady Miz found out.
Yeah, you told me. Yup.
The Dan found out. You know, Mike Nitty found out. When I was in the hospital, I literally gave Mike Nitty. If anybody don't know who Mike Nitty is, you can actually follow his YouTube, which is Mike Nitty King Mike. You know, and with him, it was like, do I need to come to Chicago? Because he out there in New Jersey and Atlantic City. So I'm like, you may have to. And my blood pressure shot up to 156 over 40, and then normally be like 90 over 80. So yes, I have a blood pressure problem where it actually could elevate when my energy gets high, or it could come low when I'm doing exercise. So I had to be grateful at the age of 45. And I'm like, at 45, I ain't never had no mild heart attack.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm like, you know, mid-crisis, for what my doctor explained to me, mid-crisis of 40, 45, I'm in the borderline.
I have blood pressure. I have blood pressure also, so I know, and that's what I'm saying. And even with these classes that I'm talking about, this is the stuff that we got to talk about. We could make it fun. Everything ain't got to be whack and boring with it. You know, we could still turn that shit up but teach and educate at the same time, where people don't feel like this is boring. I'm preaching now. Let's make it fun, but let's learn about stuff. If you want to rap, turn that whole rap about all the herbs and stuff and tell me why they so good. And let's talk about why there ain't no seeds in our fruit, because the fruit ain't even real. So we think we eating healthy, but we're not even getting the nutrition that we need from something because it's not even real. Like these are the things that we got to talk about. We got to talk about building wealth. We got to talk about, we have to talk about family structure. Let me tell you something, and everybody needs to hear this. Don't talk to me, and this I'm speaking to myself, about the Black community when we got problems within our own family and we can't even get it together with our own relatives, but we going to save the Black community. How we going to do that? We got to start somewhere first. You know what I mean? So we can't even get it together with that, but we talking about doing all of this. So this is why I'm talking about the family structure, how we could bring that back. We're not leaving out the kids. I mean, we're not leaving out the adults. Absolutely not. People say forget about them. No, we're not forgetting about them because they need help too. They need help too.
Yes. And before I let Lot in, because he was like, hey, I'm here. Hello. I'm going to let Lot in. But give me 1 second before I let you in, Lot. Don't go nowhere, Lot. I'm going to say this to family business. Click, touch me, hold my pain, put my pain. I'm sorry. Tell my story. And you have many more.
Yes.
Woo.
And one with Lotto. He's on the remake.
Lotto here. Lotto like, Bonnie. Hello. So before I let Lotto in, who produced those songs? Who produced all of those songs? Click, family business, touch me, hood pain, tell my story, and then you have many more. So who produced?
Okay, so there's several different producers on.
You can shout them out if you want to. You can give them a shout out.
Well, it all depends on which one you're talking. So, Contagious, Funktagious, he did the Riding and the Riding remix. What was the other one? I would have to listen. I don't know. Shout out to all of them, right? But I would have to go back and look and see. And some of them, some producers, depending on what album it is, I got from like purchasing. You know, you purchase the least beats and stuff, which no shade producers, but I ain't doing that no more. Hell no.
I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let Lotto in, but I want to play this one here. I like this song, and the song I'm about to play for them is "Tell My Story."
Telling my story. Okay.
I ain't letting y'all tell my story. Nah, I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gonna get mine. Son, I stay on that grind. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Like yo, man, I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gonna get mine. I stay on my grind. Y'all be telling my story. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Put a spell on you like voodoo. I feel shit like I'm focused. Money long, got back rolls and roll with you. I'm trust hold. All shit on boss mode. I say this tenfold. Classic shit when I give about. Swag this, but don't live about. You don't own it. Men stay on that shit. Blind, drop my wrist. Everybody hates like Chris. Who the fuck? I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gonna get mine. Put it work. I stay on that grind. Charlie tell me. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like yo, man. I ain't stopping till I make it. I'm gonna get mine. Put it work. I stay on my grind. Charlie tell my story. Y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like yo, man. Like a drug game. Follow me to sell the pack. I'm moving, marketing. Outside, don't get you ain't my A1, A1, straight off the rip, don't fire, so I stay lit. Text don't do it, I drop it by my own shit. Got in the mood in my moan. You want me next to shoot it, pick it off, take it with a gun. Stop it, I make it, I'm gon' get mine. Put it work, I stay on your grind. Y'all be telling my story, y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now take it back like you're on me. I make it, I'm gon' get mine. Put it work, I stay on that grind. Y'all be telling my story, y'all better get to know me. I'm everywhere, but I'm low key. Now pay me back like you're on me.
That is wow. When I heard that, I said, yeah, she got a story to tell, guys. So when I played this song, and I said, this hit me on the nail right here. Because you do have a story to tell.
And
you have a lot of...
I got a song called My Problems Is Mine where I'm really telling my story. But that one,
right. I want everybody to do me one huge favor. Everybody in the comments, y'all go tag Lotto right now, because Lotto he didn't say, you know what, I'm done with Bonnie. But
let me see if I can tag him too.
I got him. I just sent him an invite.
Oh, okay.
I just got Lotto like, okay, you know what? She gonna want me to give you a nice little spanker. I know I got you, Lotto. I love you. I love you.
Look,
I just have to get her story in, Lotto.
yeah. You know, I always gotta mess with my sister. I gotta mess with Lady Miz. I gotta jump in. She be forgetting shit and all that shit.
Yo, I know it. I said if he listening, he gonna be laughing at me. He know I be on the phone like, yo, I forgot. I be in mid-sentence. I be in mid-sentence. And I be having some real shit to say too. And that shit just be like,
yo, Bonnie, she be having me doing the same shit. I be forgetting now.
I told you, look, I was thinking about it. I said, man, I got all of this, so I'm gonna ask Lady Miz. Woke up this morning, went to work, and I'm like, wait a minute. I have a podcast with Lady Miz. Now, what the heck I'm supposed to be asking her? So my daughter said, Mama, what's the matter? I said, give me a pen, paper. I don't care what notepad you give me. I don't care. So she gave me this notepad that is almost half full. This is almost the last page of the notebook, guys. So I'm like, I got to write down what I got to ask her. So you see her name right there, right?
No doubt. And now I pop up on it. Now you ain't got no questions for me now.
So, Lotto, you know I got 10,400 questions.
Now, Lady Miz is she's like the female me. Like everything, even the shit. Listen, it's things we ain't even talk about. She said something today that we never. She said something. Oh, somebody's calling me. Hold on, I'm coming outside.
Press the decline button. Just press that decline button.
I did. I'm going outside. I'm going outside with the phone. But yeah, she's like the female me. She said something today that we never talked about that I felt the same way about. I forgot what it was because I got her fucking phobia now.
Lotto, see, this is what I keep telling everybody. See, this is how I felt when I came to Queens. I felt like everybody was my family. I told you. Lady Miz, when I met Lotto at the park as well, because Sedan was the one that introduced to me to Lotto, and he said, man, you know, Lotto likes you, Bonnie. I said, cuff me.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
here. You hear me, right? You see me?
I hear you, Gary.
You gotta say it again.
Oh, you didn't hear me? Oh,
Now, because my boy's calling me. Zodiac.
His food and called him. You didn't DoorDash. You didn't DoorDash everybody, huh? You can DoorDash me too. But yes, when I met Lotto, Lady Miz, I met him at the same time I met you at the park. So, Lotto told us to do, and he said, "Who is that?" And so then I said, that's Bonnie Chambers from Chicago. Oh, she from Chicago.
Chi-town, baby.
Introduced me to her. And so he was like, Lotto, this is Bonnie Chambers from Chicago girl,
Bonnie.
I'm
I'm sorry. Do you know Tyrone Muhammad?
That name sounds familiar.
He's from Chicago, and he has his.
Your name. You know Tyrone Muhammad?
Not Tyrone Muhammad is from Chicago. He policed the neighborhood out there. Ex-cons something ESS. Like he's taking over all of the streets in Chicago. When there's a problem out there, they call him. He was just at the White House a couple of days ago. He is definitely the new Malcolm X of today, and he's from Chicago. Look him up. You definitely should know him because you live out there and you live in the part where he represents all of that out there. I interviewed him on DJ Cisco, RIP to DJ Cisco. I interviewed him.
I do remember. I was like, that man looked, when I seen that on your podcast, I'm like, that man looks familiar.
Who?
Tyrone Muhammad. He looks familiar.
And I was on my podcast. I interviewed him on DJ Cisco's radio show. When I was on DJ Cisco.
Okay, but you did have somebody from Chicago, but I am going to Google him up, and I will find out. Yes, I got a Tyrone Muhammad, and I'm going to see if I can get in contact with Tyrone. Hey, comedian. I'm going to see if I can be able to get in contact with him because I've been hearing his name a lot. A lot of people say, you're not the first one to ask me. And I'm like, this name really sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely connect with him out there. You live out there. He is really making a change out there and fighting for the people. You know what I mean? So,
yes. And I noticed that the crime has been reaching down like it was in the beginning of this year, and I see that it went down some. So yes. So Lada.
What's good, my G? I'm in the liquor store, y'all.
Oh my.
Okay, this is what we want. Lady Miz, what you want? You could go give me a pineapple. Pineapple Ciroc. For me and Lady Miz, and let's see what else you want. Some Jack Daniels to Lady Miz.
I ain't even crazy about just give me some wine.
Yeah, red wine. So you got Ciroc peach, and then you got red wine.
I got it, baby.
So I got a question.
Listen, one thing I do is treat the ladies. Once you get in my pocket, I take you on that date. You might never hear from me again, no. Now, I'm just playing.
So how long have you met Lady Miz? And what was it like when you all first met?
I think I met Lady Miz in another lifetime. Look, that's how cool we are. That's how I feel. I feel she like the female me. You know what I'm saying? But she speaks well and she got better looks. That's all.
I can't take it. Lord help him.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm live.
I know her music has been put a big impact for everybody, including me. She brought my attention when I first met her, and Dad was like, Lady Miz is the person you really need to look up to. And I said, yeah. And I was like,
Dad. Okay. That was so nice.
So I know that I said, how can I get her on my pocket? She look like she's hard to find. And he was like, Mom, just talk to Chucky Chuck. Chucky Chuck was here introduced to you all. And I said, Chucky Chuck, I really want Lady Miz on my podcast interview. How can I get her on? And he was like, here's her DM her and see if she's available. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'm scared. It's like it's nothing you scared about body. You're like you just damn body.
Listen,
You just body. And
I'm the
so
coolest person that you're gonna meet. Believe me. I'm never ever. If
yeah.
I ever want to ever be a bougie person that think I'm too good to ever talk to anybody, because I don't like when people make me feel that way. I never want to make anybody ever feel that way, because the truth of the matter is I'm not better than anybody else. Like I said earlier, I'm just better at me for what I do. But I think we all
Right.
are great in our own way. So I'm never gonna have that. Oh well, now I'm not talking to this one, or I'm too. But I'm busy. I am busy. But when I have the time, I will give it if I can, because that's
Yes, we
important.
will. And believe me, Lady Miss is like a big sister to me. And I told Lady Miss, I'm like, Lady Miss, you're just a sister,
Thank
a
you. I
sister from the hood, and then you go been through the same, transaction, it was just everything about you. And I'm giving you your roses while
Thank
you hear
you.
you and Lotto, because Lotto, he made a big impact too. It was like a big brother. He was like a little brother. Because I don't know, I think Lotto may be a little bit older than me.
You know how old I am, right? I'm an OG.
But why?
I know
Wait.
you're
Why I was
OG.
the
That's
big
what
sister?
it is. You're like a big little brother to us. So, Lady Miss, y'all welcome me with warm arms. I can't wait I want to be the next host. I told Chucky Chuck, I said, I want to be the next host to any event. If it has to be with me, Lady Miss, or anybody else, I would love to share the same stage with Lady Miss and Lotto.
That would be dope.
Let's go.
That would be dope.
We trying to do something now here in Chicago. I'm got Chucky Chuck out here to do some things, collaborate with one of the promoters that I know and everything, and they would love to work with Chucky Chuck, because I, try to do a 3-way, but somehow one person was busy, the other person was at work, and I couldn't get neither one of them. But it's okay. But we still gonna collaborate regardless. So I already gave Chucky Chuck Robert King's number, so we can get you guys here. I want to do something big. If I have to spend my own money to get the stage for you guys, try to get the tickets out here. Chucky Chuck know a lot of people, so we can get you all out here to Chicago. I'm saying, I want to do something big, and I hope Chucky Chuck's still on here. Chucky Chuck, you still on here? Just give me a wave, a half, thumbs up, or a heart, or some kind of emoji to let me know you still on here. I'm going to try to spend my own money so you guys can come out here, so I can just do the stage. And check he's already promoted, so I have him to bring whoever he wants to bring, but I will pay for the stage myself.
Oh, nice.
And that's at the House of Bling. The House of
People, that was the power of
Wait,
Lady
I
Miz.
hear her. There she go.
That was the power of
Y'all
Lady
didn't
Miz.
say no.
Oh Lord.
No.
Oh, this is one good show, guys. I wanted to say thank you, sister, for letting me come, for
Look,
coming on. Hey,
sorry.
OG Wilson on here, guys.
I'm sorry I was on the move. I didn't get to even say what I wanted to say.
But come on, you can say what you want to say. We out here. We out here. We
He
out
took
here
a
with
whole
you.
trip
We
while he
want
was on the
you.
line. He in the house, he in the store, he in the liquor store, he on the block. I can't take it.
Man, okay, he all around.
I told you, Lady Miz make me forget.
Wait a minute. Did you get the red wine and the Ciroc?
Yeah, I got everything.
You can ship mine. You can ship it. I'll give you my DM. I'll give you my address so you can ship it for me, okay? And I'm keeping my word. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. You can say Merry Early Christmas, okay? Yeah. But look though, on the real note, I'm trying to get you guys out here. I told Chucky Chuck I really want you all out here, especially with Melissa, you, Melissa, Sedan, Almighty Force. I would love for you guys to come out here, and probably some other artists too from Chicago or any other place. I'm not just only bringing New York, but I want to bring Chicago too, because this is, even though this is my city, but I want everybody to combine to let them know, hey, this is what's going on, this is what's happening. A lot of people say you don't bring nothing to the community. You always on your podcast, and you always in New York or you somewhere else. Why you don't do nothing in Chicago? And I'm like, you know what? I did do something in Chicago in Tinley Park, but I want to bring back to my city, and I'm praying that I can be able to get things done.
Right.
So while Lotto over there chitty chatting.
No. Listen, I'm getting out the car.
I'm trying to really tune in and hear what you got to say. It's a lot of noise.
Now go ahead, y'all. I'm out the car.
I got ADD. It's hard. Okay, struggling over here.
Now, Miss, I'm the same way. That's why, he came at the wrong fucking time. Everything happened at the wrong time, but for the right reason. Look, I'm gonna be back in the crib right now. I'm walking right in the crib.
Okay. All right, now we walking with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. We want to make sure you are in the house safe.
Yeah, it's cold out here too, y'all.
It's not cold like it is in Chicago. We're about to have snow tonight.
And you talking about in Chicago, it ain't cold. Shit, that's where it be cold at.
Chicago's colder than any other city that I know.
That's what I said.
It is?
Well, you gotta stay to the lake, so of course.
Even colder than New York in the winter?
I never travel in the winter. I never. So hopefully sometime soon I want to go to New York, and me and Chucky Chuck, we were talking about it for me to come out there between now and, hey, bald head fellas, between now and February, I should be coming back to New York. But bald head Phillips, I need everybody to tune in with Bald Head Phillips, because right after this, I have Bald Head Phillips. So, Bald Head Phillips, stay tuned.
All right,
you stay here. Can
I say what I want to say now?
You can say it before you forget.
Listen, me and Lady Miz, we working on a movie. We need some goddamn actors. Everybody that's serious.
Yes. Yes.
Listen.
You see, I got my finger right. You know what that means, right?
Yes.
Count me in. I'm serious. Count me in.
Listen, we ain't paying nobody from the beginning, so come on board.
All experience, damn it. Put it on your resume. Now, listen, everything, when you think about it, I do a lot of things, and some things I do, I don't get money for it, but the value is not in the dollar. Sometimes it's in the experience. You know what I mean? It's more value in that sometimes. So.
Yeah, we're trying to do our own film, and we're trying to get it out there to the masses. Believe me, if we make money, y'all gonna make money. We ain't gonna do it like no Ice Cube Friday thing, but right now we can't even pay ourselves right now. So, because we ain't got no budget for it. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it.
It's not about the budget. It's all about the experience that a person may have. So a lot of people thinking, oh, I'm going to be in a movie. I ain't going to get paid for it. But you know what? Sometimes you may not get paid for that movie. And if you're good enough and somebody pick you up, you probably be good in the next movie, and they will pay you.
Exactly.
So that's
what it is.
That's how I am. It's like you have to step foot. How are you gonna step foot in cold water if you don't know if it's warm or not?
That's right. Ooh. Okay.
Nah, you're right. Look, and the person who drove me to the store, that was Zodiac Fish Grease. He's the director. he works with Michael Bivins and all. He told me to put him on camera, but I say, nigga, your car's too dark, nigga. They ain't gonna see who you are.
You gonna get a whoop a lot of.
Why?
You should have. This is the interview. You should have.
No, but look, that was the nigga I was talking to you when y'all said y'all couldn't concentrate.
Oh my God.
Look, Lady Miz is getting ready to interview his mother. You know, his mother wrote It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate, and whatever. But listen, that's family. Anytime y'all need them, I got them. But this is what I'm saying. We need people for the movie.
Yes.
We need everybody. Everybody
Well,
we can possibly get.
I'm down.
Yes,
Put me in.
we're gonna be doing more than one. So we got a few different ones that we're gonna do. But you know, we're just gonna keep growing from there for sure. But we got some.
And Lotto, you talk to Chucky Chuck about that too.
Oh, all right, but look, what me and Miz discussed when I discussed with Miz on how to, you know, the first one, just try to make it like a one location or, you know, a few locations, and try to make it look as simple as possible, because I learned that from Zodiac, from him shooting film, from going out and shooting with him. Like I shot New Edition with him, and a lot of people's videos, and I didn't do the editing. He got an editor, Saint, but I edit too. You know what I'm saying? But I just learned from professionals. You know what I'm saying? From the film
And
era.
Karen said you need her too.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah.
K-Flip.
Hey, baby, we need you, baby.
Yeah, so I'm down.
Hey, what you doing, baby? Your hair looking fly like a motherfucker.
I can't take it.
Yeah, I ain't get a haircut this week. I usually get a haircut every week. But look, I've been rolling around.
I still got my braids in, but I'm gonna cover it up
I
tonight.
see you glowing. I see you glowing, Bonnie. What's up, man?
You want to make
sure
I gotta cover it up though.
What, Bonnie? What?
See, I got more gray hair than you do, though. I look like somebody's grandma.
Yo, I didn't even know I had gray hair, Bonnie, and I was mad at motherfuckers. When I took a picture of the back of my hair, I said, why y'all niggas ain't tell me?
Because they try to tell you that's your wisdom. That's why they ain't pull it out.
Yeah, I was getting ready to dye my shit, but I ain't never dyed my hair before, so I don't know.
Well, you got nice gray hair. I can tell you. I could run the fingers through it. Yeah, so you got nice gray hair.
Oh, yeah. They love rubbing their fingers through it. They be trying to move a nigga in.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But look, ladies, I still got more questions for you. Do you have any, first and foremost, do you all have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess he go
What
ahead.
type?
Let me open it.
What type of shampoo you use?
Oh my.
Tresemme.
What?
I love using Tresemme. Tresemme is excellent because Tresemme, it has the anti-hair breakage and it's the condition, so I love using Tresemme.
Yeah. The other day, Lady Miz called me and said, my back hurting. I said, well, tell Ray to slow down.
Oh my Lord. He needs help. Yo, listen, age is my knees, my elbows, my shoulder. I'm falling the hell apart over this bitch.
You don't want to talk about my legs. My legs are giving out.
That's why they made the metaverse for us, so we ain't gotta fucking physically dance no more.
Man, listen. Now you do gotta move a little bit.
Just go get your cane.
You do?
Well, you don't have to, but it's like, okay, they got a club where they have a dancing contest and they pay you money if you win. I think like $50, and and they send it through your Cash App. But you do gotta kind of like battle people on the stage. I forgot the name. of the
Oh shit!
thing. It's
This
called
this
Baller Alert.
metaverse talk,
No,
Bonnie.
it's called Baller Alert. If you go on the metaverse and you go to the room, the world Baller Alert, it's like a club. Everybody hang out there and they pay you $50, but you gotta dance. But they be really up there like you gotta move in order for you to.
I know how to count. I know how to count, you know. I know how to do all of
Listen,
that. You know,
I'm
I
waiting
had
for
to maybe that
y'all.
too.
I'm waiting for my
You know,
peoples to get on there so we can turn up on there. I be seeing
I'm
everybody in their groups and
ready.
shit. I be like, damn, where my
Yo,
I get
listen.
people, but I want my
Look,
people on there.
look, yo. After Christmas, let me make my first car payment first.
Okay.
Wow. But yeah, so Lady Miss, do you have any questions for me before I get it back to your questions?
Well, yeah, I don't know if you did answer this. How long have you been doing the podcast and what inspired you to want to do it?
Ooh, okay. My first and this is my first year. I just celebrated my first year of my podcast interview show. And
Congratulations.
thank you. And Michael Kyer inspired me a whole lot because I took his comedy class and I suck in comedy. I mean, I may look funny, but I'm just a funny looking person. I'm just not funny, you know.
Oh my God.
But no, Michael Kyer inspired me the most. I have to give a shout out to Aurora the Goddess because without her help, BT, it's called BTM Media Group. BTP, I'm sorry, BTP Media Group.
Oh, I know BTP Media Group. I seen it. I know them.
Right.
Yeah.
BTP Media Group had me to interview Shane, so I had to get their permission if I could do Shane, MC Shane. So
MC Shan, yes.
BB, them niggas raped my dog.
And I did an interview the first time he didn't show up. The second time I had BTP Media Group. They also had, you know,
that's Jeff. Yes, BTP. He's over there on the West Coast. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, wait, I know. I'm bugging. Okay, yes, I know him.
But he knows MC Shane. So with them, it was a connection through Aurora the Goddess, and I wanted to give her a personal shout out. Thank you, my sister. I know you've been through a lot, and I'm praying that everything else goes well with her and her family. What else? I did Chris the Glove Taylor. If you all don't know who he is, he's the guy from did the Chronicles with DJ, not DJ, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
I did him too.
The Chronic.
I got from Jeff as well. BTP Media, yes, yep.
Yeah, so shout out to BTP Media Group. I wanted to give a shout out to Michael Kyer, Aurora the Goddess, because with them, they had brought me to the light. You know, without them, I would not have, it would not be no Bonnie Chambers. Okay. You know, I'll probably be still promoting other people's music like I've been doing. Shout out to Mike Nitty. He was my second interviewer. So if you all go to my Bonnie Chambers YouTube page, you will see all the lineups that I had from last year to this year.
It's getting dangerous. We don't deal with strangers. Only Bonnie Chambers.
Woo! Bars, baby, bars! Give us a mouth. So that's how I wound up become the Bonnie Chambers that I am today. Okay. So without Michael Kyer, it wouldn't have been no Bonnie Chambers. I took the comedy class for 6 weeks. I went into 4th place. It's okay because now I may be 4th place in comedy, but this also helps me to do the public.
Bonnie, you broke it down. She asked you a question. You was like, "Well, I got my period at 8." And then
let me hold on a second. Can somebody bring me up a water?
Bonnie, Bonnie, you broke it down, baby. You was like, hey, I took physical therapy in 12th grade.
Well, you know what? A lot of people don't know, but it's always good to
Yes,
ask.
yes,
So
yes,
this is how when
absolutely.
I say for Michael Pryor comedy, because it's also helped me with public speaking as well. So super
Oh, I need
factual
that
as
help. I'm ratchet. I'm just ratchet.
so
Yes.
yes. So shout out to Michael Pryor.
Now I'm
Yes.
cool. I can be serious too, but I just like having fun. But no, we do.
You know what? This is why I said Lotto is like a big brother slash little brother because you always have this one brother that always loves to make people laugh, and I
Yes,
love that
Exactly.
about you,
he's the
Lotto.
life
So
of the
big
party, but
shout
don't
out
get it
to
twisted.
you.
He's very smart and intelligent, and he know his
There,
shit. You know what I mean? Yes.
See, see, that's why
exactly.
that's my sister. She gives me more props than I deserve.
Oh my God, help him, Lord Jesus,
Look,
Jesus, fix
look,
it.
I call her. We be
Take the
cutting up. Like,
wheel.
oh,
Just take the wheel. Just take this. Yeah, I'm just gonna get you. So, Lady Miss, this is the last question that I have for
Okay.
you. Um, the biggest impact of your life is what?
Ooh, there's so many. The biggest impact on my life. I don't know
I
where to
Yes.
guess it's
start.
when me and Ray came into her life. When me and
Oh,
Ray came in her life, I guess.
I have so many. I don't really know where to start with that. Because there was a lot of big important impacts that happened in my life, and for me, my husband and my kids, my family, that right there is kind of like everything for me. So I I can't really think of right now off the top. I mean, I could sit here and go on for days, right, and tell you all the
Right.
things, but I don't have no. I can't think right now of one specific thing. Just to really say, like my family is what I strive for, but I try not to get too caught up in work because I don't want to forget about what's most important, right? Sometimes we chase things too much where we lose the time
Man,
that we're supposed to have with the loved ones because we're too busy chasing a bag or chasing success. But I already got success because the first thing that's successful is having a family to me, right? I always said that
Right.
that's what I wanted because I felt like growing up I didn't really have that as much, right? I did have my mom, I had my sister, my dad was in my life, but everything was like really scattered, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a family oriented type of thing. And so I used to go to my friend's house and just be like, damn, I wish I had this. Like they had their family, they had their siblings, everybody lived together. And I was
see,
just like,
that's
God,
the same way I felt.
yeah,
Same way.
yeah, I wanted that, so for me, that's all that I used to dream of was like I just want my own house. I want my own family. I want people that I know are gonna love me unconditionally no matter what. That was my biggest thing, and I have that.
Wow. What do you? So, what about you, Lotto?
What was the question? I forgot it.
Who's the biggest impact of your life?
I think the biggest impact of my life was when my mother died when I was 9 years old. That was the first death I ever experienced in my life, and that was the most impactful one. A lot of people died in my life since then, but still, my mother was the most impactful, death that happened. That still haunts me. You know what I'm saying? That still I think about forever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
any funeral I go to, I go back to my mother's funeral. Then,
Mm.
then my pops made me kiss my mother on the forehead, and I felt how cold it was, and I could still taste the taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that. Like a lot of people can't understand, but then again, a lot of people do, you know, because growing up, a lot of my friends always tell me like, "Yo, you was tough. You were tough." A grown
Right.
man, a grown man pulled me to the side before and said, "Yo, oh, I'm glad to see you doing good, man, because you had a hard life." You know, that was when I was 20 something. You know what I mean? So for a grown man to pull you to the side and be like, "Yo, you had a hard life," you know, being my pops raised me and how I was with him, like that had me thinking, because I was just thinking I had a regular life, but I didn't. You know what I mean? But I know people had it harder than me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so God, God gives you nothing that you can't handle. So you know what I'm saying? The people
Amen.
the people that he gives that to, it's meant for something. You know what I mean? I didn't have a my pops was an alcoholic. My pops, you know, mental abuse every time. Oh, you're not gonna be shit. But I ain't never believe that. I knew I was gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? I already know that shit ain't bothering me. But for somebody else, that could break somebody else down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it can. It
so
broke me
people
down to
people talk about the strongest. The strongest is always in the mental. You know what I'm saying? It's it's never the physical.
yeah, I mean, I was told to my teacher that I wasn't going to go to a certain high school, but here I am today on a platform, my own platform. You know, somebody showed her my platform, and she got in contact with me. She said, "I knew you can do it. I knew."
Man, listen.
It's crazy how you got people that will say some things to really destroy you, and it shows our strength, how we could get through that, because we still internalize it to a certain degree, because we kind of never really forget what they said. Because of one of my friends' mother, one time, I forgot what it was, but I know I think I remember I was young. Her husband tried to sleep with me, and at that time, he was supposed to be my manager back in the day, right? And I was like, "Whoa, like what's going on?" You know what I mean? So I deaded that, of course, like nah. And I went and I said, "Look, this is what happened." But I think that what she did was she took it out on me, and I was young. So I remember her saying to me, like, "You're never gonna be shit." You, like she said, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, how do you say that to somebody when I was respectful to you? You know what I mean?
Right,
But and then later on, she was on drugs, you know. But I could sit here and bash her. I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying that, you know, people sometimes, like they say, hurt people hurt people. So people
yeah,
say a lot about other people. It's because there's something going on with them. I've learned that over time, that it has to do with
yeah,
what they feel really about them damn selves, about themselves, and they try to push that
Right.
on somebody else to hurt them. That maybe it makes them
that's
feel
hard.
better. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
That's hard.
women, women got it. Women got it hard in a lot of ways, and I do identify with a lot of things. That's why I wrote. You heard the song I wrote, Miz, the light skin song,
Mm-hmm.
and how I referred to women for my light skinned sisters that's so headstrong. They got teased in the class because she was red bone. Ain't like she opened her mouth and because she said wrong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shit like that. But
Right.
I got another song called Woman that I'm like breaking all that shit down too. But yo, women got it hard in different ways. That's why like as me as a producer and me doing music, I work with a lot of females. And I never was a creep because I already seen the creeps in the industry. Like, oh, they go do so much. So I'm not gonna be a creep. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm in
Right.
my character anyway. That's why I got a lot of homegirls. That's why I work with a lot of female artists because I'm not a creep. You know what I'm saying? But
That part.
yeah, them Harvey Weinsteins and all these people that's really in Hollywood, a lot of them really need to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? But we all know it's some women too that know what's popping. They give it up for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
That part.
so it works both ways. So
Yeah,
That is so
it
true.
does. But you know, let me ask, since we on this subject, what is the biggest advice you can give to any young person, older person, middle age, What is the biggest advice you can give them if they want to become an entrepreneur, a rap artist, music industry, a producer, a songwriter? What is the? I'm asking both of you all. What is the biggest advice
You
you
want to
can
go
give them?
first, Lotto?
I'll just say, just do you. Follow your heart. Don't try to be like nobody else. Don't try to be. If you feel it in your heart that you want to do music, that you want to be this way, everybody's different. As individuals, everybody's different. So your music's supposed to be the same way. You're not supposed to imitate what's popular all the time. You're supposed to make
Right.
music that you feel. That's when it comes to that. And far as being successful, success is how you look at it. Sometimes all successful people ain't famous. Mostly, most successful people are not famous. So stop chasing the fame, and for some things, don't chase the bag all the time. The bag will come when you follow your heart and you going for your money. When you going to work, you going to work. That's where your bag. You know what the money is. But when you doing something out of your heart and you doing something that's right for maybe your culture, your family, then you know what it is.
That's right. I agree 100%. And I'm seconding that because I feel the same way. My answer is very similar to his. Definitely success is different for everybody. So my thing and my advice to anybody, not just kids, but to adults, to everybody who want
Yeah,
to do
that's
something.
what you said that I agreed
Right.
on.
Right. Okay. You remember now. But my thing is to know what you really want. See, you have a lot of people that tell you what you should be doing, how you should be doing it. They'll make you feel like you're not doing good enough because they're comparing you to somebody else that's doing something similar. You might not want. You got to know what you're in it for. Know why you're even doing it in the first place. Like for example, if somebody's just doing something, hey, I just want to be social and just connect with people. I don't really care because I'm good or I'm happy doing other things, but this is something that I like. Then know that if you're doing that, then you are successful at that because you're doing it. Then don't let somebody else come around and tell you, well, you don't have 500 viewers. You're not doing that great. Now it takes away from what you really love and want to do in your heart. But if your goal is to hit 500 viewers, right, and you're not there, then you know you got work to do. But that's what you want, not what somebody else said it should be like. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They too busy going down the road of success. They're going completely off track. They're not even going nowhere near the goal that they even wanted because most people don't even know what their goal is. When I interview people sometimes, I say, well, what do you want to get out of this? Some people don't even really have a real answer. You understand?
Right.
So know why you're in it. What are you in it for? Like, why are you doing it? When I first started doing stuff, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm doing this. And I fell off track because I ain't gonna lie, I started listening to everybody, this, that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Well, that's not what the hell I wanted. So I'm going down the wrong, I'm in the wrong lane. And I'm wondering why I'm stressed out because I'm not even going in the direction where I'm supposed to be. So again, I would tell people, know what the hell you want to get out of it and don't let nobody determine what your goal is and what success look like. That is the biggest thing.
And I always say this: a positive mind, a positive energy. You can't let nobody take your joy away from you because your joy, your brand is you. Your energy is you. Your product is you. You know, so when I say positive mind, positive energy, you don't let nobody take your joy away from you because you have to protect what's belong to you at all given times.
That's right.
Don't let nobody interrogate you, tell what you can and cannot do. Get that can't, change it around and say can.
It's
You can do.
it's just like This is like the movie we working on. Like we talked about it for a minute, and we was trying to write the script, and we got different ways we want to do it, but we just want to do it and see how it comes out, and watch our product and watch the product and get better as it. Who knows? The first time we do it, it might be a Friday. It might be a Hood Friday. Who knows? That's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be that if we get the right actors and we do it right. I already chose my role. I told Miz the role she should play. Like she should be the star of it. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's crazy. She got to look for
I
it.
just want to be a gangster girl in the movie, okay? I just want to be that gangster girl, okay? Just put me in there.
Listen,
You might have to be.
Don't let nobody belittle you or savage your name. Did y'all see that shit? That's what I want to tell the people out there. If you're listening to this right now, don't let nobody belittle you. Don't let nobody savage your name.
Yo, where did I hear that from?
Yo, I think it was Will Smith. I see Will Smith, but then I started seeing everybody else do it. It looked like he went on a thing with her. Unless he was just redoing someone else, but it was a lady.
Yeah, no, because I heard somebody say that before.
It was an old lady saying that. It was an old lady.
It was an old lady.
Yeah. Don't let nobody sabotage you. Don't let nobody use you, and don't let nobody. She said something else. So you know,
all the girls was
I'm laughing about that because I gotta say, Kevin Tate. If y'all don't know who comedian Kevin Tate is, you go look up Kevin Tate. Kevin Tate is one of the biggest comedians in California. You know, he's not the biggest, but he also used to be a rap artist. But he still is. Right. Kevin Tate, every time I get on his live.
Bonnie, you in Cali?
No, I'm in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, you can say it. I'm bugging.
Kevin Tate. Let me tell you, every time I get
where you at on O Block? Don't tell me you're on O Block. Where they be shooting shit out.
Away. I'm 15 minutes away.
Damn. Look, yeah, I ain't bugging around Chicago shit. Look, yo.
But I don't
yo, man, you live in Chicago. As soon as you say you rap, they kill you. I rap.
That's why I keep myself discreet. People don't even recognize that I have my hat on like this.
I'm making light of it, but we gotta stop that shit.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna use my daughter hat. I'm gonna use my daughter scarf right quick. This how I am when I'm walking down the Chicago street.
Shit, well you blood.
Yeah, I got to say this. You can't do that in LA.
All right. Nah, I ain't blood. This is pink. So it's like this here.
That shit look red to me. Look.
Chicago, I'm like this here.
In Chicago, you can't wear your hat.
Like this and I have my sunglasses on.
In Chicago, you can't wear your hat a certain way. They kill you for wearing your hat like this, right?
Not no more. Not no more.
Not no more.
Not no more. This is a whole new generation.
So they don't do the hat thing no more?
Nope, they don't do the hat thing no more. It's about what is it about?
Man,
who you be
they used to kill you for wearing your hat a certain way.
It's all about who you be with. It's all about your clique, man. It's all about your album or your song. It's about who you.
Ways you can wear a hat, man.
I can't take it. Yeah, you put it on the Jay-Z way.
Right, put on the Jay-Z way. There you go.
It's the rock.
Right. So yeah, so I'm glad that you both came on here. Everybody, please go make sure y'all follow my YouTube page, Bonnie Chambers. Make sure you all subscribe. Hit that like button. Because now
we don't deal with strangers. We deal with Bonnie Chambers.
Period. You know what? You're going to have to make a song for that one for me. I'm serious.
I got you. I got you. You see, I remembered the same bar, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So, you know,
And you all can cash out me if y'all like what y'all hear. My cash app is $ Bonnie C.
Yo,
Real Bonnie C.
just
So
tell him.
cash app.
Cash out me like a hoe.
Oh my God! Somebody help me, God! Yo, I gotta go.
Yo,
Lady
man.
Miz, tell the people where they can follow you.
Everything Lady Miz, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, my website, Twitter, Clubhouse, the metaverse, okay, Lady Miz. Everything is Lady Miz. I spell it with an I, so it's LADIMIZ. And yeah, just hit me up. Google, you can Google Lady Miz. I'm gonna come up.
Buy some chips.
Wow. We gonna get you some chips. If I have to pay my money out, okay, I will buy you some chips. The Lady Miz just has to ship it out to you. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yo, La Picasso, LOT_PACOSSO. That's on Instagram. La Picasso on YouTube. LOT space it PACOSSO. And that's it. I'm everywhere else. La Picasso, you'll find me. I spell Picasso PACOSSO. All right, not I. We gotta be different now. We gotta be different. See, that's how me and Lady Miz is alike too. We even spell our shit different.
And we cancers. Y'all know what it is. Cancer stand up.
Word.
Y'all see 50 Cent post something, and I was like, yo, he ain't like he post something, he was upset, but he said something that he didn't want to respond because he you know, us cancers, we sensitive, and sometimes when we react, we go way overboard because our feelings be in that shit.
Well, let me tell you, if you all have not followed me, please follow me on Facebook. I have 2 pages, Bonnie Chambers.
Follow B.
And
Follow B. Follow B.
I can't take
You
it.
got to follow B. Follow Bonnie, baby.
And I have another Facebook page, which is D as in dog, A as in apple. So that's DA Real Bonnie Chambers. So it's the Real Bonnie Chambers. And on Facebook and on YouTube, you can find me on the Real Bonnie Chambers, the Real Bonnie Chambers officially page, and you can also Google me as well. Go to Bonnie Chambers Podcast, and they'll pop up on everything. So
That's
there we have
amigo.
it. And you also can follow me on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that thumb button, and please follow my YouTube page because you don't know if I'm going to go live on YouTube or you don't know if I'm going to go live on Instagram. So I want everybody to follow me on my YouTube page, Bonnie Chambers. Google me, Bonnie Chambers Podcast interview, and everything will pop up. So, guys, for your last final thoughts, I'm like Jerry Springer. What do you have to say?
You could go, Lotto.
Yo, you see Miz always want to go after me. Like, this nigga gonna act a fool. So let me come in with some knowledge after this nigga act a fool. Nah, yo. Now I'm gonna be serious on the last final thought. Look, we gotta love one another. We gotta keep each other safe. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start respecting our elders. You know, even me, I gotta start respecting the people older than me. We gotta we gotta use the internet wisely. We can't be fooled by the internet because that's a tool to bring us down too. So we have to use it, utilize the internet right, and just treat each other good. That's all. Simple shit.
Lady Miz.
Don't let nobody sabotage your name. Don't let nobody belittle you. No, what he said, no. Since he was taking it like that, I said, I guess I gotta be a fool
man,
over here.
you know what's funny about that? You know what? That shit makes sense. Don't let nobody sabotage you.
For real. But now, all jokes aside, I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet and simple. Believe in you, even when nobody else does. That's all that matters. Start there, and
Even when
everything is gonna
somebody
be all right.
stabilize you.
Even when they try to stabilize you, belittle you, you know, believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah,
And my
yeah.
final thought is keep your mind focused on what you have to go through. Don't let the negativity weigh out your good energy, because your good energy is bringing out the best in you.
Amen.
Positive mind. Your mind is everything that you have to think for. You have to think for yourself and not let others think for you. You have to talk for yourself, not let people talk for you. Um, so always remember, I'm going to say this 2,000 times, because Kanye did not, I felt like Kanye West did not protect his brand enough. I don't care what people say, you do have a voice, but always protect your brand. Your brand is who you are. Your brand is what you take. Your brand is the legacy of your children.
That's
So
right.
if you don't take that away from your children at all, you have to protect your children as well as protect your brand. So that is my final thought. I love you guys, sister. I will give you a call ring.
All right, right. Thank you for
Lotto, I
having
love you,
me.
my brother. You are very welcome. And Lotto, you know you gotta come back. You have to come
Hey,
back. Don't forget to tune in Monday. I have Shiny. Her name is Shiny Chanel. I don't know if you remember her.
what time
And
you come on Monday?
Monday I'll be at the same time. 7 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock you guys' time.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
Okay.
also got George Mason coming up too Tuesday.
Oh,
So
nice.
Shanice,
Okay.
so make sure you all tune in on that. Share the laugh. And for anybody, I tell everybody, make sure y'all
Shout out to
stay tuned.
George, man.
Yes. Hey, I gotta call George because he just called me doing the live. So
Me
when
and
I
Miz
when
did
my
a show. You saw us? We saw me and Miz on his show.
yeah, see, matter of fact, I just texted him. So I want to say thank you to my Collier Clan family, my big brother on here, my auntie on here, Auntie Rosa May, my big brother Moj
You,
2000 underscore
you and
2000.
George doing the interview. Y'all better take some uppers.
I can't take it.
Really,
Lord,
Lotto. Really. You know
Look,
what? We're going to put you in a corner.
he trying to sabotage you. He trying to believe.
Why sabotage me? You trying to sabotage me.
look, no, listen. I'm just no, cause y'all both got the lay back. Y'all both laid back. That's why I said that. Y'all may take some other stuff. Somebody be
Well,
like,
I'm
hey,
glad that because you know what? I am sitting on a stool without the back brace, so it's just a regular stool. So my back, I'm not
hey,
sitting up straight like I supposed
you giving me too much shit to go on. All right. I had a whole joke in my head as soon as you said that shit. I'm sitting on a stool for my back.
Look, let me show you what I'm actually
What you
sitting
say?
on. It's a stool. This is my daughter's stool.
Oh,
So
that stool. Look, hey, Bonnie. That's the type of stool you can be on. You can be on pathways on that stool.
I can't take it. Look, she over there.
oh man, I'm flapping my
Yo,
wings as I'm going.
yo,
I'm going the
hey,
sideways.
Bonnie, don't sit on that stool when you interview George Mason.
I'm gonna call this now. From now on, I'm gonna call this my interview stool now. I love you guys, sister. I'm gonna give you a ring. I'm
Okay.
gonna give you a ring later on. Yes, and my brother said hello to the beautiful young lady.
Hello,
Lady Miz.
brother.
Yes. And Lotto, you up
There
next.
ain't no
I
lady.
gotta get
She's a criminal.
Oh,
Don't
time
believe that
to
she is a
go.
lady. She is.
It's time to go. Okay. You trying to sabotage my
Yeah,
day.
look,
You trying
nigga
to
said,
delist me.
remember that crime you told me you did in 1943?
Damn. 1942, Lord have mercy.
I wasn't even born.
1942, none of us was.
Lord, somebody help.
Oh, jeez. 1942 was the year my stepfather was born. Good Lord. Man, that's 72 years now. 72 years. Not 72, but dead
I
two.
can't take it. Oh, shit. This ain't happening.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all. I love you.
All right.
Lionel, you up for next week? So make sure you stay tuned for Thursday night. I'm gonna have to now Thursday night. I'm gonna have to get you Friday night.
All right. Let's go. I'm here. It's Friday now.
You are. Yeah, so I'm signing off. Salute. I gave you all my beautiful roses because I love you all like my sister and my big brother. So keep up the great work,
You
sister.
too.
I'm gonna give me some more potato chips. I need some potato chips.
Absolutely.
I want me a potato chips and a bottle of water. Look, I'm like the kids. I want potato chips. I want some potato chips, sis, and a bottle of water.
Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, love you guys.
Love you
Love you
too.
too.
Peace,
All right.
y'all.
Later.
Bye. Later.